Hi, my name is Lee Vitamonte. I'm doing this video, a very quick one, just to kind of get what's off the top of my head into video and out into the ether. So I've been programming now for a couple of years. Yay. Probably throw up a follow-up video where that seems almost like an improbability, but yes, now I program basically 4 days a week, 10 hours a day. But I'm also back in the classroom. And this is pretty cool because before I left the classroom, all I really wanted to do was be able to sort of program the tools that I felt were kind of missing. Now, wow, I left education 2018, and between 2018 and 2005, I mean, the explosion of AI has just changed the world. And I really do believe that now I have the assistance that I need to kind of build all this into fruition. Now, one of the problems here is that you get that selectors, what is that paradox of too many selections, where you feel like, oh, there's too many selections and I can't narrow it down, so I make no selections. Somebody made that theory. Anyway, I really want this to come to fruition. Seating chart app, and I'm beyond the seating chart app now. I work at Antelope Valley College now as a ESL adjunct professor, and what I'm trying to do now is bring some really cool tools that integrate with some of those models, learning models. Mainly, obviously ChatGPT, but maybe some other types of learning models and natural language processing, so that we can help students with, right now I'm teaching pronunciation, so I'll probably want to help them somehow with better, with improving their pronunciation, improving their vocabulary. And I'm thinking like tools like Notebook LM, ChatGPT, obviously, I kept saying that 100 times, kind of synonymous with AI. What else comes off the idea? Nothing else really comes to the idea. But how would I integrate those so that they're actually maximizing learning? And I'm kind of at a loss right now, I will admit. I know how to kind of like really like haphazardly use them, but I'm challenging myself this year to kind of implement something very strategic. Um, and that's really the deal. Is like, okay, how do we move AI to just, oh, check your stuff in AI. Hey, tell AI to proofread your paper. All those are important, but how do we kind of tailor it to a very specific tools? Now, I'm capable enough to kind of dig into APIs and add in other certain libraries. I add in certain other libraries. So I'm capable enough to dig into the API and maybe add other libraries, Python libraries. I'm thinking Python might be the way to go with this. And kind of making it an advanced tool. But at the same time, I work basically 12-hour days, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and 10-hour days, Monday and Wednesdays. And I need to keep healthy. Don't want to die of a heart attack before my projects come to light. And balancing all that and saying, hey, teachers, here's something practical you can do. So really looking to, obviously I want to program, but I want to keep it at a minimum so that other teachers can probably do this type of programming or strategy that I'm thinking of. This should be applicable to teachers who want to integrate technology. Yeah, you got to want to, right? But it shouldn't be beyond that. You shouldn't have to like work on 3 hours of sleep to get these things done. So that's my idea. Hopefully we can somehow come to something practical, and hopefully when I have something solid, well, actually this is the beginning. I'll play this video and we'll start fleshing out what is a real solid strategy. We'll look at research and what research is done, and then put them into real application into my classroom, and just see how further along these students might have come from the beginning. So just to be kind of transparent, my classroom already started tonight. This is August and August 18th to be precise. Just to start seeing, okay, here's this student where they are now, and to kind of follow whether they can actually implement the technology. Like, that's one challenge I saw tonight. It's like, okay, a lot of my students aren't used to the whole technology. And then once they become accustomed to the technology, what they can do to improve their English language learning, but mainly with pronunciation and vocabulary, because that's what my class is about this semester. So, hoping this is not a one-off, that we continue this journey and we flesh out real practical solutions. If you are a teacher and you've done some work with, like I said, I'm using Notebook LM, I'm using ChatGPT, that just the interface, or any other, I would say, quote unquote, freely available, because I'm actually paying for my chat, but the students aren't. Just drop some strategies, or something you might, or even if there's something you've heard of, like a strategy you heard of that you haven't necessarily implemented, drop a comment, because I'm really trying to flesh this thing out. I see a great potential, but of course, if you go untethered, you'll be floating into the vastness of space. So, thank you. And like I said, we'll see you next video, probably Thursday, because that'll be class and it'll have more food for thought. Apparently this epiphany just strikes me when classes are done. All right, see you.